Hello and welcome to All Is Outdoors. We got a little unbagging to do this week. This is the Monster Bass bag for the Northeast region, September. Let's get into it and see what we got. And this is the Platinum bag. Okay. A little different bag this time. Not quite as heavy as the last one. And right there we go. There's the bag. Let's see what we got. Okay, first thing we've got is a buzzed frog from Blitz baits. This is the Blitz Buzz, and it's the brown rattler color. So we got a buzz frog. We got a frog, first bait from Blitz Baits. Next thing we got an HD tackle. HD tackle, we've got a swimmer, 3.5 inch, and a smoke pearl color. And this is a 10 pack. So HD tackle. Next thing we've got X-Zone. We got X-Zone. This is the purple shiner. It's the X tube, 3.75 inches, and this is an 8 pack. So we got some tubes from X-Zone. Next thing we got inside another little package there. We've got a Monster Bass, a new bait. This is called the Money Maker. It dives 4 to 6 feet. It weighs 1/2 of an ounce. And this is in the green gill color. So this is the Money Maker. As you see, it's got a little willow blade there on the front of it. So it's a new bait from Monster Bass. Next thing we got Berkley. We got a lipless. We've got the War Pig, 1/2 an ounce. And this is 3 inches long. The War Pig. And this is in the rubber tail? The rubber tail color. Huh. Looks kind of like a perch to me, but there we go. The Berkley War Pig. Next thing we got the product testing. We got a jerkbait. We've got the jerkbait, 110 millimeter, 14 grams. Dives 1 to 2 meters. It's got mustad number 4 hooks, and it's called the Ripper 110. And this is in the Sniper Matte Shad color. So there's our product testing. We're gonna scan that after we test it. We're gonna put our 2 cents in on the bait. Next thing we've got another thing from HD Tackle. This is the Mega-Mite 8-inch dark green pumpkin in color. And I don't know how many are in there, but quite a few. HD tackle. A little Helgramite type thing. The Mighty Mite. Okay, next thing we've got the golden ticket. We've got sticker number 1. And then we've got sticker number 2. And it all comes in the nice reusable bag. They are changing the bag, Rick says, so there'll be a new one coming out. And then we got the book, and we'll go through that in a little more detail at the end. Okay, let's recap. We got the reusable bag. We've got sticker number 1. And we've got sticker number 2. All right, then we've got the Blitz frog. And right here it is. Little paddles on the tail. Looks kind of nice. That looks pretty good. And reading this, it does say that this is 1/2 an ounce and 4 inches long. In the brown rattler color. So we got a nice frog. Next thing we've got is, ow, Oh, it's sharp. Berkley War Pig. Lipless. Right there you go. Looks nice, and it definitely has sharp hooks. Nice stud. So that's the War Pig, 1/2 ounce, 3 inches long. Next thing we've got is we got the product testing. Jerkbait. Quite a long lip on there, but it really doesn't dive that deep, but it looks really nice. Interesting. And again, got a weight transfer system you can hear in there. You can see in there as well. And this is the Ripper 110 product testing. Then we got the new product, the Moneymaker from MONSTERBASS, right here. I did notice this while I was doing it. There's like a magnet must be up there. Try to get my hand out of the way so you can see it. There you go. The Moneymaker. Got a Seeker 6 with a willow blade on there. Looks nice. You have to give that a try. Okay, next thing we've got HD tackle. The little paddle tail. This is the Swimmer. There you go. Swimmer 3.5 inch in the smoke pearl color. That looks good. That's a good color for this time of year. That looks nice. 10-pack. Next thing we've got the X Zone. These are the X Tube, 3.75 inches. Right here. Got purple. And that's what it's called here, is the Purple Shiner. Purple Shiner color. So X Zone tube. And then the last thing here we got, HD tackle, the big Mega-Mite. We got the Mega-Mite, 8 inches. Get it back here so you can see the thing. It's got pretty good looks to it. It does say on here, made in the USA, excels at drop shot, split shot rig. I'm sure that you can do a shaky head type with this. You could Texas rig that. You could free rig that. Probably pretty nice. There you go. That's pretty neat. Can't wait to give that a try, actually. I think that one's going to work great. So that's HD tackle. Okay, let's run through the book real quick. This is Top September Fishing Tips. And starts out like normal. Help you catch greatness. Talks about the box. Little message from Rick. He's right there, the founder. And it talks about that in the box. What's in the box. Shape the future of fishing. Next thing, we're talking about product testing. Looks like they're showing the Moneymaker as the product testing and not the Jerkbait, the Ripper that we got. Then we got the member exclusive offer, which they throw in every one. Get one free Z-Man jackhammer for every $25 you spend. And it gives you a little code for that. They talk about the lives. Lives are Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern on YouTube. Go ahead on YouTube, check it out. They always have some good guests. Good show. Talk a little bit about the baits. They talk a little bit about a lot of good things. So call in there. You can even call in and ask questions. They go through golden tickets in there. So go check that out. The live, 7 o'clock. Explosive fall topwater. So we're going to talk about frogs, and we got a frog. So there's some tips about frogs, using frogs in there in the fall. Then they talk about the trophy room. So they have the trophy room. Go check it out. Anything you catch, it doesn't have to be your PB, but that whatever you think's the trophy, go in there, log it in. You log in the lake, what you caught it on, things like that. A picture of it with the weight. So go do that. Next thing, we got the bait selection guide, and it's pretty interesting. Talks about the different seasons, talks about different water qualities, and then water temperatures, and then makes some suggestions on baits to use and techniques. Pretty neat, nifty little thing. MONSTERBASS AI Finder. Bait Finder, excuse me. AI Bait Finder. I don't know what this is for sure, but there's a little code. Looks like they must be using AI to help you find baits, recommended baits for where you're fishing or something like that. But I'll read that more of that. But that's in here. Very interesting. Haven't seen that before. Then they have a recipe. Look at that, huh? That looks pretty good. Grilled peach cobbler. Nice. Prime time for square bills. So I got an article about the square bills in here. And then, again, your PBs. These are PBs, but people put in their PBs. A lot of nice fish there. But yeah, you can go in and enter that. And then they talk about their loyalty program. So they have a loyalty program that you get set up for every dollar you spend, you get some points, and then you can use that later on. There's different tiers, but go in there and go into monsterbass.com. You can see about the loyalty program, read about that. And you can also look at the PBs in there too. So go check that out and all the baits and things that they have. But you know, I just want to go through this because I think it's a very important part of the book. It's got to be expensive for them to put this out, and it's got a lot of tips in there and a lot of information. So you should read these. It's a lot better than getting some little code that you got to scan and then try to read it off your phone. This is nice having a hard copy. Make sure you go and read it. But thank you, MONSTERBASS. Great bag. I think it's a great bag here for this region. A lot of these things, I've been using a lot of paddle tails lately, some smaller ones, and that one will fit in that category. Definitely crankbaits, lipless, top water frog, still working good. You know, everything here is something that's going to work here this fall. Can't wait to get out and give this thing here a try and see how it works. Looks pretty nifty. I like that bigger bill, but it really doesn't dive that deep. We'll have to give that a test, but I think it's a good bag for myself. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about MONSTERBASS. I think they do a good job. I think they really give you some quality baits for what you're paying for. You're not just getting some fillers. They're good baits from good companies, and they work. So I like the present, the surprise every month. That's why I do it. It also is a value. You get more in baits than actually you pay for the box. I know you don't get to select the one you want or a color, but you're getting things that you might not have ever used before, you know, things like that. So I think it's a good deal. But that's me. Get it if you want to. Don't get it. But I wanted to show you what's in here. But thank you, MONSTERBASS. Do appreciate it. Nice. It's a nice bag this month. So thank you for being here with All Is Outdoors. Now get yourself outdoors and have a good time. We'll see you next week.